Good morning. Good morning. It is the appointed hour, I think. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A little bit different. We don't have the microphone, we don't have the lectern, but we got a room. Evidently, we were thinking about being canceled, so when Tasha showed me this room, I said, absolutely. And there was 27 chairs set up, and I said, well, that's probably going to hold us. Boy, as I look around, it would have just about done it. But I asked her to set another dozen chairs because we have routinely been in the low mid-30s. But it's good to see everybody, so if you would, please, would you stand for a little prayer and the pledge, and we will proceed with the proceedings. Gracious Lord and Heavenly Father, we do thank you for this day, and we thank you for the rain. We know, Lord, it was awfully dry in the latter part of summer, and we thank you for the grass turning green again. Lord, we thank you for this day and the privilege of living in your world, bringing us to this time and to this place. We pray, Lord, that you would be with our meeting today. May every thought, word, and deed be acceptable in your sight. In Jesus' precious name we pray. Amen. And we have a flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Play ball. I'm just thinking, well, it's Christmas Vacation. Oh, yeah, that's my favorite movie. Especially.
You kind of look like her, too. No, I'm kidding.
No, I've been told my mom used to look like the mother.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Well, I have the birthday list again. Richard Elder on the 1st. Barbara Garber. Barbara had a birthday on the 5th. Kay Ellingham. Pam Roby. Linda Perone was the 9th. And Peggy has a birthday coming on the 10th. Linda, where did guests go? Linda has a birthday coming on the 12th. Shirley Lucas. Bob Browning. Walter Kane. Our friend Jeff has a birthday coming. 18th. Oh my goodness. That'll be party night. Joanne Prim. Oh, 39th. She's going to be 39 on the 22nd. And Ginger Fraser on the 27th. Carmen Rawlings. Alice Howe. Sally Snell. Sally's going to have a birthday on the 29th. And George trying to sit outside, but he's a guarding the attendance sheet. If you didn't notice, he has it. So if you didn't get signed in, you won't get paid. That's just the way it works. So thanks for being here. Joanne.
I don't know where the 89 years went, but I hope I make a lot more.
Yes. Let's see, 89, that's the 50th anniversary of your 39th birthday. What a day. What a day. Joanne Starr called this morning. She's got a little set of the ouchies, so she couldn't be with us, but she had a couple things she wanted to pass along. The center pages are out, and she expects to pick them up in the next couple of days and have them at her desk on Thursday. Now, I'll remind you, if you signed up to be a member of the United Senior Services, you'll get one in the mail. And the community here pays for our membership in United Senior Services. So she'll start collecting names again for membership. So if you aren't signed up, sign up. You'll get it that way. And she also told me that Maureen Fagans had announced that she will be retiring in January. And I'm not smart enough to remember whether she told me it was January 1st or January 31st. But I've met Maureen a few times, and she's a pretty sharp lady. I don't know how the senior center is run, but watching her, some of the things I've seen her do, she does pretty well with them. So that's for Joanne. Hope she feels better today. We sent out minutes of the September meeting by email. Hopefully everybody got them. Anybody got any complaints, observations, concerns? If not, could I have a motion to approve? Joanne Prim, Raleigh, thank you. All those in favor? Thank you. Mary, September finances.
Well, the finances are in good shape, as they always are. We had a deposit of $51.27 during the month of September. The 50 was for membership fees, and the $1.27 was from Walter Frank deposits in one little cup there. We spent $26.20 for Steve Hirsch buying supplies for Walter Frank, cups and silverware and that kind of stuff. So we have no uncleared checks. It makes our total $2,355.19, and we have money to pay the things we usually pay at the end of the year.
Mary?
Yes.
What was the beginning balance?
That was 2,337.21.
Okay.
Thank you.
So,
Tom,
All right, yes.
did we pay $250 already to the employees appreciation
No.
fund?
No. I want to talk to David about how we do that. And really, I guess the question I have for David is, David, do they give out door prizes and things at that party?
At the Christmas party?
Yeah.
I believe they do.
Could,
I'm trying to think. They've done it at the picnics before.
I would really, it's a timely item, because I've been, as we try to sell lottery tickets, I am just bound determined to wait for somebody to hit a reasonable priced lottery ticket. And I would, rather than donate to their fund, which probably gets lost in all the washing, would donate several packets of lottery tickets to be given away at door prizes, so everybody thinks lottery.
Not Peggy. Peggy doesn't want to do that.
Hey, Tom, let's get with Kathy in HR. She's usually heading that up. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'll talk. You want me to talk to Kathy?
Yeah.
Okay, I will talk to Kathy, but no, I have been, last year we just gave it to them, and quite truthfully, we gave it to them before we knew what we were going to make. The results,
fundraising.
the results weren't in, so look, I'll talk to Kathy and we'll talk about it. No, we haven't done it yet. Okay, we've heard Mary. Could I have a motion to approve, please? Got Cinda, David. All right, all those in favor? Opposed? Thank you, thank you. All right, here we go. You get a talk in place today. Joanne Prim, Sunshine.
I sent 4 Get Well cards this past month, and I'm happy to say most of them, I think all of them, have recovered or recovering. So this is my last. I won't be here next November. I'm moving to Scottish Rite, so I will be moving on November 3rd. So
Oh, okay.
select somebody else.
All right, well, we'll do something even if it's wrong. It won't be wrong. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Because I know you've had it and gave it away and got it back and had it and gave it away and got it back. I don't know how many times, but we appreciate you always stepping up to make sure we had somebody trying to send a few cards. It is so hard to do, people. We are basically a sick community, and there are so many problems that go on. But if we don't tell our sunshine person, we will never get a card out. So please be mindful, and when we find somebody, we'll take care of that.
They're looking for a new president of the Scottish Rite Council.
Oh, there you go. They were looking for a new president at the Scottish Rite Council. I got a little head and no shake there. For the record, because I know you weren't taping or you didn't get to see that. I want that on the record, right? All right. Betty Cawley isn't here. Yes.
I just want to say something about Jim Oliver. He's had CAT scans of the liver and the lungs, and they see no spots at all. It's a remarkable thing for him. He's got a new life. So when she spoke of the cards, I think those cards mean a lot in your phone calls too, and text messages. He loves that.
Well, I'll give you a hint about Jim Oliver. He likes Reeves cups, Reezy cups.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Now, if we all go packing him Reezy cups, he's going to weigh 350 pounds. But the last couple of times I've been up, I made sure I had one with me. He's a nice guy.
Yes.
Oh, that's good news. That's good news. Walter Frank, remind you that the holiday season is coming, and it is available for family and friends parties and get-togethers. And if you would desire to use it as a resident of the villas, give Betty Cawley a call, and she would be glad to see if it's available and make the arrangements, because it's there for our use. How long it's going to be there, I can't tell you, but it's still there now. Peggy.
Oh, good morning. Thank you for coming out in the rain. I have to admit, I was hoping they were canceling. But they didn't. So, anyway, we have Barbara Murray, who moved into 23C, and she's sitting right back here. Barbara, welcome. And we have Judith Welsheimer, who is gradually putting a few things in at 8C Fellowcraft. And that's all we have at the present time.
I guess I would like to, I don't want to call it announce, but Bob Browning and Cheryl are moving to Arkansas.
Yeah, Arkansas. Yeah.
Bob has a fairly significant medical issue, and he thinks he has found a doctor out in that area. And he came up here from Georgia, Tennessee, someplace, because his doctor recommended he get a little closer to Cleveland Clinic. Well, Cleveland Clinic didn't kind of work out for Bob. He's been doctoring lately down towards Cincinnati, but hopefully Bob has found somebody that really has a handle on his physical needs. They're nice people, and they will be leaving us. Just if you know Bob, remember. Okay, we're going off campus. I was out and looked at the sign-in table. David, do you need a bigger table?
Well, I just took a couple of the sign-up sheets off, so I made it's looking better.
Well, they were everywhere. I only found one for the men. It looks like the men are going mixed down at Xenia.
Yeah, it's a group lunch. It's a group lunch tomorrow. Mix in Xenia.
That's a group?
Yeah, that's a group lunch. And we have a second group lunch this month because it's 5 Wednesdays on the 29th. I didn't put the sheet out yet, it's too early. But we're going to be going to...
You're right.
Going where?
To Beer Barrel Pizza.
Well, that's my fault. It was a group, and it's the 8th, and it's at Xenia. And then the mall would be the 15th, right?
Right.
And then the ladies would be the 22nd. Where's the ladies going?
29.
Yeah.
We're going to Dutchman.
Well, you know, Pam told me that twice. That shows you how smart I am. Then a second group lunch is going to
Beer Barrel Pizza
Beer Bell Pizza.
in Plain City.
Got all that, Secretary? All right, well, that was mine. I had the 8th down as the 1st. That's what you get for letting me do things. Okay. So much for the groups. David?
Okay, I'm gonna get it out of the way early. Trash collection.
Smart.
Not gonna give you time to even ask. How many got their trash picked up yesterday? Trash.
Trash.
How many did not get their recycle picked up?
Everybody.
Everybody, okay. Well, last week I sent an email to Rumpke and to Angie in our corporate office, who was behind changing all the trash collection agency, and asked them specifically, recycle and trash pickup both on Monday, correct? And he replied back, Bill from Rumpke, that's correct, and recycle will be every other week from then on out. So I sent him an email this morning, or last night, thanking him for making me look stupid and putting a one call out for all you guys, because I got several phone calls that the recycles was not picked up. So put it out next week. I know I don't have it changed on K4, Bill, so it looks like it's going to start next week to recycle.
And every other week since.
Every other week after.
We have to change all the ones I have.
Exactly.
That makes the calendar incorrect.
I know it, and I was very specific with that guy too, and
Next week.
I was a little salty with him. So.
Salty.
There were 2 men here from Rumpke when I went out,
Yeah.
and the driver wanted to put my can back in for me.
Did he?
And I said, oh no, I'm okay, but
Yeah.
I thought that was nice. He was
Yeah.
very nice, and then there was another man telling us that he was at Judy's and saying that they weren't gonna pick up.
Yeah. Well, we had the issue with the big 65-gallon cans that they brought, and they were bigger than you guys. So it's like, how are you going to wheel those out, Barb? How are you going to wheel that 65-gallon out there? So we had to make some more phone calls there, and they got them switched out to the smaller ones. So.
Dave, next Monday is Columbus Day holiday.
That's not probably for them. That's usually
it's not
for
a-
banks and stuff like that.
It's not a
I have to work, so I'm sure Rumpke's working. So we don't get that holiday off.
I know Waste Management had a list of holidays they observe on their website, and it's not the same as the federal holiday list.
Right, it's not the same. They don't take those holidays.
I trust they probably won't mess up again.
I'm not gonna hold my breath on that.
We'll all call them.
David, can I ask you a couple questions about trash?
Yeah.
Since we don't have to recycle, what does somebody do with that can if they don't want it?
If they don't want to recycle,
The big B.
okay, we'll take them back. I don't know if we'll have housekeeping get them, or we'll return them to Rumpke probably.
Okay, now I got the next, the blue containers or green containers we
Yeah.
have from the old, how do we get rid of those?
We're gonna, I say put those out, you know, not on your drive, I mean, between the garages, I guess, you could put them there, and I'll have Browns come around and pick them up.
Okay, now let me ask the next question.
Water.
I've got a nice plastic one that is 42 gallons that is about wore out because it was there when we moved in. What do I do with that?
Put that out with the recycle,
With the recycle.
and I'll let Grounds decide whether or not they want to keep it or not,
All right, that answered my question.
okay? We'll get rid of your old ones too.
I asked the man who was picking up extra stuff, and he said, put it out and mark it trash.
Oh, you can do that too. If the can is trash, just label it trash when you put it out the
Put
next
it
time.
out with the
But
trash.
would I put it out with the recycle? It's all plastic.
Out trash.
It's all plastic.
No trash. Oh,
That's
yeah,
what
it
he
is.
told me.
It is recycled.
Mark it recycle.
Yeah.
Another mixed message.
What?
Yeah.
Well, he told
I don't know.
me-
I don't have an answer on that one.
Yeah, 'cause
It's in
I
for
said,
the
what do I
curb
do
anyhow.
with my old one? And he
Okay.
said,
Yeah, so if it's a can that,
and
if it,
mark it.
yeah, if it's a can you're not gonna use anymore and it's trash,
Yeah.
just mark it trash and put it out there. Um,
And it would be reusable, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, just put it out there next week because it's gonna be recycle day and
Yeah.
that's the day to put it out.
Steve?
It would be easier to pick up, to put in the front rather than in the divider of the garages, because then they have to come in the property, so I put it right on the side.
take them.
Whole boat.
You mean for the trash, yeah, for the trash pickup? Yeah, you can put them out by the curb. We'll get them.
And it's easier for
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. What else is going on? I know Peggy, when she meets new residents, she gives them out this emergency medical information form. This is something that we preach all the time. I preach it to my Scottish Rite people as well. It's good to have this filled out and put it on your fridge, because when we call the squad to come, God forbid you need them to come to you, they look on the fridge for this. Okay, it helps them out. It's got emergency contact information, any kind of medications you're taking, and any kind of illnesses that they need to be aware of. Okay, so I have some if you need them. Okay. Next, the vaccines. We've got the vaccines coming. We've got Kroger. We got Kroger coming. They're going to be here this Thursday. They're going to do the pneumonia and the RSV. I've got the sign-up sheets now. They're in my bag now. So, but if you signed up, I will put a one call out to remind you to come get that vaccine if you signed up. But I have the consent forms if you want to fill these out before you come. I have them here if you need them. Okay. I had a whole stack of them out there, and they're all gone. And I know Mel had some in the mailroom as well.
And you need binoculars to fill them out.
Yeah, well, that's
Dave, Frank.
yeah, Frank.
Did I understand to put the old trash cans out tomorrow, next week with
If they're not reusable, if they're old looking trash cans and you just want to get rid of them, yeah, just put them out with the regular trash. Okay? And mark trash on them. So Rumpke will know to pick them up. Okay? Then the second wave of vaccines, we have the flu and the COVID. That'll be October 17th. Both of these vaccine clinics are in the clubhouse. I don't think I mentioned that. And the one this Thursday is from 1 to 3, and the next one is from 10 to 1 on October 17th. It's on the happenings calendar, so if you're not sure, check on there or check your K4 app. Next, I've got Coffee Connection. Coffee Connection, just like you guys got moved today, we're moving Coffee Connection Friday. It's going to be in the clubhouse. Okay? It'll be in the clubhouse this week. I did something that I shouldn't have done at the Scottish Rite Council last week. I told them the date of the Christmas dinner. Well, that's the wrong date that I gave them, because of course, they changed their mind up in the upper management part. So it's actually going to be December 11th. It's already on the calendar. Tasha's approved it, so it's going to be December 11th. We're still working out the details, but it'll probably be the 2-session type thing again, something like that.
Be sure you get the shrimp ordered in time.
Yeah. Well, we had it on time last year.
Oh, no.
It was all there. We should be good. Should be good.
And I don't want radioactive shrimp.
Okay. Something else that's coming up. It's coming up today at 2 o'clock. It was on the happenings calendar. It says Reds guest speaker at 2 o'clock today. Stacy still put it on there because the Cincinnati Reds Traveling Museum would not give us who it was going to be yet. They were shooting for Marty Brenneman. And I thought that would have been pretty awesome to have Marty here. So that's what we were waiting on. We just found out last night it's not Marty Brenneman. It's Doug Flynn. Does anybody know who Doug Flynn is?
Yeah.
He was a utility infielder, I believe, during the when they won the championship in '80. Barry Larkin and them. Yeah, I think he played then. So Doug Flynn's going to be here today at 2 o'clock over in the clubhouse. I know Stacy's going to have hot dogs and popcorn and that kind of stuff. So come over and meet Doug Flynn. I'm sure he's got some good stories to tell us about the Cincinnati Reds and Pete Rose and all those other guys that he got to play with. So come see them. Oktoberfest. Who all went to the Oktoberfest Friday? Did we do all right? Okay. Yeah, we worked our butts off, but
Not enough cabbage.
there was plenty of cabbage rolls. There was plenty of cabbage rolls. There was plenty of broths. We didn't run out of anything.
No, we didn't.
So we did a heck of a job on that. So, but what we got coming up now, we've got the trunk or treat. Who's participating in that? Okay, I know they get a pretty good crowd for that. So trunk or treat's going to be October 23rd from 6:30 to 8. That'll be in that parking lot where it was last year. It's where they got all the staff parking now. So I don't know where they're going to have us all park at that night. A couple other things that are coming up on the calendar. We have the campfire party. Is that you, Betty?
That's a one call.
Oh, I bet that's the Cincinnati Reds. Doug.
Yeah, it is.
That's Flynn's. Yeah, I knew it was coming out. But funny, she put it out now. We're doing our campfire October 24th from 5 to 7, weather permitting. As long as it's not raining, we'll be out there. I'll have 2 fire pits going, wood fire pits going, and 1 gas one. You cook your own hot dogs. I'm not cooking them for you. Ken McGill will be roaming around. He likes cooking them. So s'mores. We're gonna have hot apple cider. I think and potato chips. So and we'll have music. Bob will be playing some hits and stuff out there. So that's coming on October 24th from 5 to 7. It's the day after the trunk or treat. Then we have our first responder pancake breakfast. My events committee's been busy this month. Because that's National First Responder Day, and that's Tuesday, October 28th from 8 to 10. I have tickets. It costs $5. Mel in the mailroom has tickets. I believe Susan Croak has been selling them as well. Come out and support the first responders. You never know when you're going to need them, and they spend a lot of time here, so it's kind of nice to mingle with those guys. So they will be here Tuesday, October 28th. Okay.
10 a.m.
At 10 a.m.
One call.
And other than that, guys, I don't have anything else on here. We are doing our chicken wing ding in November. That'll be November 7th. We'll do fried chicken wings and french fries over at the clubhouse. So, any questions for me? I almost got through it, didn't I? Yeah, Connie?
Well, this is totally off the subject, but I have this new swimming pool that's right beside me.
Yeah. Well, it's not filled with water
It's a
yet.
mosquito.
We don't-
Not yet. I'm wondering, when the fence comes down,
Mhm.
will there be any kind of shrubbery or barrier?
I'm sure there's going to be something there, but
Something.
that'll be a coffee connection.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sure Dave Calhoun's going to be included in that meeting on Friday. Okay, because they're moving right along with the Scottish Rite over there by the elevator and stuff. We're still on target for November for the elevator to open. So, and they're working on the parking lot now, the guest and visitor lot and the clinic lot. So they've been tearing all that up. I doubt they're out there today, but they've been working.
They're over there sawing something.
Yeah. So, but it's moving along. The bus garage is knocked down.
Yeah.
Villas 1 and
9.
1 and 9 are gone. They're gone. So
Almost two.
can't stop us now. So Iredale will be next.
I noticed, I found papers that's from last month's meeting that said they would knock down the garage, the bus garage, on October 6th. Yesterday was October 6th, and they did knock it down. My note also said Airedale would be knocked down on October 20.
Okay, it's coming.
So
Yeah.
if anyone wants to be out there watching
Yeah.
from a distance.
I think they just blow that one
I'll
up.
tell you what, I was up at the community center yesterday for lunch, and they was knocking down that garage. I'm not getting anywhere near it because the dust cloud was outrageous.
No mask or anything, don't do it.
Okay. Any other questions for me?
And we appreciate the bushes being torn down.
Yes,
Acacia Lane and
Yeah.
Sistery. We can
Yep.
see around the corner.
I know. I went around in my golf cart and I kind of snuck around it, so we kind of put orders in for that to get taken care of.
That has been being asked for
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah, it
And
was brought to
whoever,
my attention at the Oktoberfest.
whoever did the mulching and said that they killed the weeds lied.
Yeah.
My weeds are like way big coming up through the mulch.
They fertilized yours.
Winter's coming. Go freeze.
Are they gonna spray for mosquitoes in Connie's pond?
I'm sure they'll do all that.
Oh, good.
They've been spraying every Friday.
Connie's
Connie's
pond.
pond.
We're making a sign, swimming
It's
whenever.
Connie's swimming pool.
Connie's swimming pool.
Is that the only pond, or is there gonna be another retention pond back where the other one had been?
Yeah, down in the bottom down there, there's gonna be, that's gonna be our fishing pond. Okay? Anything else, Tom?
Thank you, David.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for being with us. Well, this is an interesting place. Connie's got interest, and I'm debating how quick I need to put in a bait shop in the sunroom, but I don't think I'm going to need it real quick.
I did want to have one other thing to say. You heard about the car accident on 70.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's our executive chef, Jessica Wallens. That was her daughter. That was killed.
That's what I heard.
So, be extra kind to the community center staff. They're going through a rough time. Okay? All right.
Those times aren't easy. Individuals, families, and organizations. All right, we're ready to go down to, next thing I have is old business. Well, I got, top one I have is bylaw revision. All I can say about the bylaw revision is, it was delivered to Annette, it's in her hands. And I have no idea how long that takes. But until such time that we hear from Annette, yay, nay, or you need to change this, or you need to change that, we're just going to keep on keeping on as best we think we can. But that is over there and out of the way. I want to talk about the fall get-together. I want to thank Steve and Peggy for making sure it was happening. And we caught Peggy at a particularly busy time of her life, and she looked a lot more relieved yesterday than she has any time I've seen her the past couple of weeks. She got that granddaughter married off and off to residency. I don't know what she's doing. But Peggy, you looked better yesterday. You didn't look like you had the weight of the world on you.
I'm tired.
I just want to thank everybody who showed up. We had a pretty good turnout. Great food. Cannot believe the food you people bring in. I miss our church. We had, unfortunately, when we look like it, but we like to eat. And we had some really great affairs. And I think at times we had more people in the fellowship hall for lunch than we had in the service, but it doesn't make any difference. We had them, and this reminds me that that table, the desserts and the salads, I'd still be there if I could have, but I filled up plenty, I'll tell you that. Great food. Thank you all. Thank you for coming. Thank you for participating. Then we want to talk about the Christmas fundraiser. Well, I promised you the tickets, and I got those turkeys. So we're just 500 tickets short of being where we want to be. Now, I will tell you quite truthfully, last year our October meeting was canceled because of COVID. So we had planned on starting in October. I am really torn of whether I want to start in October or November. I am not going to pester Mel until November, because we have from now until December the 11th to sell what we can sell. If we sell what I have in my hand, we cover expenses. And I got 2 more handfuls that look just about like this, and that's where we make our money. I've got it. If you want them, I've got them. I'm going to start having them on me as I tromp around, and they are $5 a ticket and $20 for a book of 5. And I will tell you, I would bet out of the 500 tickets, we didn't sell 20 individuals. We sold an individual here and there. Terry sold several individuals, but 95% of these tickets went $20 at a time. I finally ran into the ward lady, her mom, Cloud, is that her name, that's up in York, right? She's around all the time. She plays bingo, and she's in York, right?
Okay.
That was the lady the only outsider that bought tickets. And she didn't seem to tell me that she did very good. I don't think anybody did exceptionally well, but everybody got money back. You know, the 3 winners here on campus all got money back. So I'm not going to be happy until somebody cashes a ticket that's really worth some money. And sooner or later, one of them's going to be in there. But I've got them, and we'll start selling them, and hopefully we do as well as we did last year. But there's things we can do. We've got another memorial donation to make. I've got to get that put together for the last 6 months, and then next year they'll have one for this 6 months that we're working on now. So, you know, we give money there, and we started this mess to recognize the employees, because we couldn't buy enough candies or enough cookies to go around. And so we want to do something that the employees will remember, that we're here, we appreciate them, and they really do a pretty darn good job. You know, none of us are perfect, and they aren't perfect either, but I just think that as a group, the employees at the Springfield Masonic community are very good people working on our behalf. And then we have a few of them like David, on the highest Friday. He keeps having parties like he had last Friday night. I might weigh 300 pounds. All right, new business. We have one new business item. We need to appoint a nominating committee in the month of October that will bring us a slate of officers in November that we will vote on in December, and we will install in January. And Jeff has been working on this, because Jeff's probably going to be the guy that gets to make it work. So he has asked Larry Allingham, and Larry has agreed to be on the nominating committee. And we would like to have at least one more volunteer. And we're looking for somebody just to find people to fill the offices.
If you're on a nominating committee, then you can't be elected or nominated,
Well,
so
that's
that
right.
might save you.
If you really want to volunteer to be an
Yeah.
officer, don't stick your hand up for nominating committee. And if you don't want to be asked to be an officer, stick your hand up for our nominating
Exactly.
committee real quick.
So where's the hand?
That didn't work.
I tried.
All right, but we are looking for another person, because we need to read the names in November, and we will vote in December. Because we will have no more nominations after November. That's the way the old bylaw read and the new one read. In other words, we won't be nominating from the floor come the December meeting. Nominations from the floor will have to come at the November meeting, or for nominations from the unnominated committee. So that's where we are with that. Any more new business? Well, David took care of Connie's swimming pool and the trash cans. Do we have anything else? Any concerns or observations or that we would like to talk about? Now's the time.
I would like to offer thanks for Dave and Annette and the administration. It was at the Oktoberfest that people were talking to Annette and saying, we really need to get rid of those bushes blocking the turn at Consistory, and today they're doing it. So That's wonderful response.
Well, I will tell you one thing I've noticed. Things that haven't happened 2 or 3 times, because those bushes have been talked about. If you say something to Annette, plan on something happening. I mean, it may not happen the way you thought you wanted it to happen, but chances are, sometime down the road, she's going to run onto you and take you over in the corner and say, you know, we don't think we're going to do it that way. But if you say something to Annette, I would just tell you, plan on something happening. I think she's very serious about it. Anybody else? Yes, Barbara.
Yeah, I noticed people are not getting their mail out of the mailboxes again.
Not picking up.
And there's it's running over. You gotta stop and get them when you come in to eat or whatever, check them.
Well, you're exactly right. You know, we have a double handful of people who don't have email addresses. And certain things I try to put in those mailboxes. And certain things, when I put them in there, I put them on a pile of other papers. So, yes, you're right. And those aren't the only ones that aren't taking them out. I don't know that there's any real big thing we can do about that.
I have gotten out of people's box slots and taken it to their home.
Well, that's fine.
If they can. I mean, if people that know that I'm not going to take all the checks out.
Well, I've done that for Helen Road too, but I know Helen is up here every now and then, and when she's here, she does check it. So I don't find big piles in Helen's, but you know.
There are a lot of people in the villas who do not come up into this building, and their mail is left. But if you're a neighbor, yeah, do what Betty Jane is saying. Pick it up and take it to them.
Well, I would tell you, and I've told you this before, there's 100 units or so down there. 40 of those units are occupied by people that I know by name and sight and talk to. 40% are occupied by people I don't have a clue. And quite truthfully, we cannot make them participate. All we can do is offer them the opportunity to participate.
We're going to send Betty Jane make house visits.
They'll all move out.
They'll participate then.
Well, that'll solve another problem. They'll have a vacancy. Well, you're right, Mary. There are people who don't. Yeah. They just don't come around very often.
If they're ill, they can't get up here, so take their mail to them. It's okay.
Well, David and I would tell them they're in independent living.
I know that, but if they get ill and they can't get up there, it's okay.
Well, there's a difference between somebody getting ill on a temporary basis and somebody never getting out and coming up here.
Well, that's very true.
I would gladly take the mail to somebody who's not feeling well and been down for a couple of days if I knew it. That's a different situation. Anything else anybody want to talk about?
Oh, for our new people, if you want to bring me the $10, I can accept it.
Voluntarily.
You know, I just told one a little bit ago, save it till next year.
Well, that's true too.
We'll be all right.
We have enough.
All right. All right. Well, Stan isn't with us this morning, and so he's not here to give us any good words. And I get to attend. I've been attending the Scottish Rite parties, and Bev Taylor was the president over there, and she's now resigned. And Bev once upon a time was the president here, but Bev did something I think I'm going to commandeer. Rather than dismissing us with a prayer, she's going to dismiss us with a benediction from the Bible. So, if you would please, would you stand for the blessing? From Jude 24. Now unto him that is able to keep it from falling, and to present you faultless before the presence of his glory with exceeding joy, to the only wise God our Savior be glory and majesty, dominion and power, both now and forever. Amen. Thank you for being here.